What's up, everybody? We got the CJ out. We kind of backburnered this project for a while, but we're trying to clean up some of the smaller stuff so we can get back on these bigger projects and stay on them. We're trying to do a regroup here, but we edge primed. They had it all sandblasted, welded patches in it, and had it edge primed just so it wasn't going to rust. Now we just got to rough it up. Got to put a coat of smoothie over it and get some primer on it, and then block it out and paint it. He's changed from red to silver, so we'll be painting it silver now, which that's fine. But it should go pretty straightforward. It's all flat, so it's really not going to be a big deal. But we'll keep you updated.
Spark plug wires or something.
Well, I got those plugs that we had from the XL. Those boxes of plugs that I put on there, they're from the XL. We can use them. But this thing been sitting for a long time. So.
I'll check this iron order and reset the timing on it.
Yeah.
Put the new plug wires.
Well, we might be able to just cut them and put boots on it because the wires don't look old at all.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. You meant reuse the plugs off of that other motor.
Yeah. Yep. Well, those two boxes that I put on it, they're brand new.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. We never did put them in the XL. Didn't need them. So. I don't know if this needs them either. I mean.
Oh yeah, we get fuel.
Oh yeah. This is upside down, so it ain't gonna show any fuel in the bowl.
Yeah.
But it runs.
Battery charge.
Sounds horrible.
It's running a little rough. But he set the timing with all them vacuum leaks. Now they ain't got no vacuum leaks. Timing's back on.
Yeah. And I'm not really super confident with his setting of timing anyway. Because this was completely advanced, which that was completely off, and then it had underneath that one was bad. So, it's a miniature garden hose, I think it is.
Yeah, it's for your fish tank.
That's right. It probably is.
Air bubbler. Anyways,
The brakes.
I know this is arcing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta, like I said, probably over in one of these boxes that probably have some boots.
See that? So we'll get everything squared away on this thing, get it purring. I didn't see low oil pressure, so.
Apparently that motor is supposed to be relatively new.
Well, I was just worried about the pickup tube being.
You know how that story goes.
Well, I was just thinking about that pickup tube with that oil pan smashed up against it.
Yeah, you don't want to really rev it up that much. You got to see if he wants to put a oil pan on it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he does.
He might say, I've been driving it like that for years.
Maybe.
You never know.
What's up?
I said I seen you duck when that sucker shot that flame out of that carburetor. Thought it was gonna get him. He thought it was gonna get him, Austin. Is that funny?
Mm-hmm.
Is it funny when I hurt myself?
Yeah.
See that? That hole right there? Terrible, 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 terrible. Fire extinguisher dust.
I don't know
is
if
what
you
that
can.
is.
I don't know if you can maybe just. Too small. I don't know about too much.
Like that.
Huh? We're going to fix some spark plugs. I'm gonna have to spray something on and get it.
Slide down some
Yeah.
tight.
Yep. I want a bacon double fries and cheese curds.
Bacon double fries.
Bacon double cheeseburger with the fries and
You remember this off?
and cheese curds.
I thought we were
we'll
going
go
to
to-
McDonald's.
No, we're going to Culver's.
Cut the camera out.
Okay, as you can see, we put a lot of fill on the side of that. 90% of it ends up on the floor. Go over it with a mud hog. This is a good example of how to learn how to do body work if you want to learn how to do it. Super flat panels, everything. So it's pretty easy to do. We'll probably do this 2, maybe 3 times. I used to be really good where I'd get it done with 2, but maybe 3 because I'm old. But we'll get this straightened out and then we should be able to get this thing in primer pretty quick. So that's it.
What's up, Austin? And the world, I guess. Told you about sneaking up on me with that camera now. So what we did today, I've been bouncing back and forth between the Galaxie and this. Of course, y'all seen the Galaxie running earlier, got it running. So when we put that motor in the other day, of course it's my fault, I forgot to put these braces in that connect to the lower bell housing, dust shield dealio. Are they necessary? According to Chevrolet's GM's engineers they are, but I don't think they're that necessary. But anyway, we got them in there. So I had to raise the motor back up with the crane. That's why the crane's sitting here. Raise it back up, pull this mount off, and see the bracket goes on there. See it here? And then it connects this rod right here, which connects back to the bottom. And I got the torque converter bolts in. Harmonic balancer, I think y'all seen that on already. I got the pulley on, crank pulley, water pump, I just put it on just a second ago. What else have we done? Just put this drive shaft in here in a little bit, but I'll raise the Galaxie up and show you. So this fuel filter's upside down. It ain't really working. But it's in kind of a bad spot. I got another fuel filter. I'm gonna swap it out for that. We got new plugs and we got new plugs right here for the old Galaxie. Spark plugs. If y'all don't know what a spark plug is, what it looks like. So that what makes the motor go boom. That ain't no good. Do not drop your spark plugs, people. See that gap how it's closed up? Because I just dropped it. But I can fix it. We're good. But got it running. You forgot to hook the fuel line back up once you put that new tank in there. Yeah, it's your fault. But I found another filter to replace that upside down one. It's kind of in a bad spot anyway. It's too bulky for that little area.
Yep.
Found it in a drawer over there.
I talked to him. We're going to do a oil pan which we had to jack this motor up to do the oil pan because it ain't gonna come out. So, and we're gonna put new plug wires on it. Because if you look at this one, did you show him earlier? This
I showed him
this
earlier, but
train wreck.
he might be able to cut that.
It
mess
almost looks like termites. It might be silicone termites, like tin worms. But
I don't
that's
know.
gonna.
That dust right there is.
It seems like
Maybe Barney would have known.
it seems like it maybe there was a fire or something. I
That's
don't
what I was
know,
guessing.
but
Fire extinguisher dust burnt on.
yeah, but I don't think that's what it is because it's nowhere else.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put some new plug wires on it, put an oil filter in it, set the time in. Probably have to adjust the carb a little bit and send this thing on back to Kentucky.
Yep.
Been looking at it long enough.
I tested out the e-brake earlier too. Also, working pretty good. And what's the guy's name that owns this car? Mike, if you're watching, make sure you use your e-brake every day.
Yeah, you
To
gotta
keep
set.
them in adjustment.
You have to set the e-brake to keep the adjustment because it's all GM parts that this brake kit consists of. So it's real easy to get parts for, but the way that the emergency brake adjusts is by using it. So if you don't use it, your brakes as they wear are going to back off a little bit. So just set the emergency brake when you park it and you'll be all set. And that's that. You got your cruiser back.
I can't remember what year, make, and model, or what kind of car it was, but I remember back when me and Mikey had a little shop on Dixon Road. It wasn't no Chevy or no Ford or nothing like that, but it had self-adjusting brakes, but you had to put it in reverse and slam on the brakes.
Most
You know what
cars,
I'm talking
most
about?
cars are like that.
Are they?
Even drum brakes that are
Yeah.
self-adjusting, they only adjust in reverse because
Really?
if they adjusted going forward, by the time you got to Cookville, you'd be dragging your back tires. So,
I had brakes lock up in my truck, you remember?
Uh-huh.
I had to go all the way to Clark's for that.
and then my brother just told me that the Big Dummy. Remember when we brought Big Dummy back from Dixon that had no brake fluid in it? That's because it leaks on the passenger side. And I did notice something with it the other day. I'd be driving down the road. It stops fine, stops straight and everything, but really, really slow when you hit the brakes. It locked the brake right up.
The front left?
No, rear.
Oh,
Yep.
the rear?
So I'm going to go through it and do all brakes on it anyway. But
That's all right. We'll take care of it.
that's one of the benefits of living close to where you work. You can drive with bad brakes.
Just use the e-brake all the way here.
We're like, the shoemaker's kid always goes barefoot. That's how it is. My cars, I got a ton of stuff for the square body, the dually, the Cadillac. I bought that Cadillac 2 years ago. I still have rear wheel bearings that I bought when I got back. All right, well, yeah, okay. No,
I got off the exit the other day and had a popping noise in the front left. I'm thinking it needed a ball joint or maybe a control arm bushing or something. But
popping and locking, fool?
yeah,
Word.
we do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll let Abby fix it.
Yeah, do a TikTok of it.
Yeah. But I really don't want to pull the control arm off that dang thing.
Yeah.
Had pressing bushings out.
You're going to have to severely detune that truck before you give it to Abby, too. Because she's going to be, got 80 cents in change, going to put gas in it.
Some 87.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's probably because of that flat top pistons. I don't know, but I talked to the guys across the street. He said I could use a little hotter spark.
There you go.
And he said he'll detune it for me and put the speed limiter back in it. So
Yeah. You ought to pull
it-
that thing
the
up to a hub dyno first.
factory, it ain't
Just see what
nothing
it's all
special.
about.
Maybe 400.
Be nice to know.
I wish it. If I had a looser converter and a smaller gear in the rear, it'd definitely wake that truck up a little bit. But
It's pretty woke now.
got that 37. I think it's 373 in the
Yeah.
rear, the old factory
Yep.
highway gear. Yeah, 70 miles an hour. I'm at under $2,000.
Yeah.
But just buzzing on along, still drinking the heck out of grass. Drinking the heck out of some fuel.
I wonder why Austin always does video when we're talking, but very, very seldom does it when we're working.
Because he wants to be in there working with us.
Oh,
He was just chomping at the bit to do something earlier, and I'm like, hey, you need to hold up and wait on me there, brother.
that's what the tripod's for. You can just set the
Yeah.
tripod up and then he can work.
Yeah, I think he's just He's kind of torn on who to follow around, me or you.
You
With
don't
that
want to follow
camera.
me around because I'm going to knock him out. Come through that door like kung fu today, and I was right on the other side of it. Like,
He
you can't-
does it,
You
yeah.
can't just boot the door open.
Yeah. I have another black eye.
Yeah. That healed up nice too.
Is it?
so.
That was quick,
Yeah.
man. My
I'm a
eye
quick
stayed
healer.
bl-
I'm
I
a
am
quick
too.
healer.
My eyes stay black forever, and I don't even. I've been punched in the eye before and didn't even get a black eye. I don't bruise easy. I don't get.
That nun had soft hands. She didn't hit me that hard.
She probably had them little gloves on too.
Yeah,
Them white inspection gloves.
that's right.
But yeah, the brakes are finished. Only thing left to do is to smoky burnouts.
That's right.
Just kidding. We adjusted the clutch. Remember?
Uh-huh.
I think I can't remember. Did it go right in the gear?
Yeah.
Didn't it? So I was
It's
thinking I
that
might have
shifter's
to-
like far away. You got to move the seat way up to get to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But we put some fresh gas in it. Like I said, we're going to do the wires because they're garbage. And then it should be good to go. The bumpers, I had the bumpers sandblasted. We got all the existing chrome plating off them. Getting ready to do some priming. I'm going to prime those bumpers up, and then we're just going to alumicoat them because he don't want to spend the money on chrome bumpers. Which,
I like aluminum coat.
yeah, they'll be fine.
I don't know what it looked like next to it.
It's going to look just
Great.
fine
We can paint the whole car again if we want to.
with alumicoat. Be nice, like a DeLorean. People would confuse it for a DeLorean all the time. They would.
Or an Airstream.
Yes, looks like an Airstream.
It's
Yeah.
more like an Airstream, not a DeLorean. There's a boat right here.
Yep.
But that's the 390, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what I was.
394 speed, original 4-speed console,
Drop
bucket
top.
seat car, convertible. This car deserves a new life, and when he's ready to give it a new life, he's going to bring it back. But right now, he doesn't care. He just wants to roll with it. So
Underneath, I haven't seen anything too crazy.
now it's got some mud in it. It's got a little bit of mud in it.
Yeah, that's for sure. But as far as rust, I didn't see a whole lot. Normal.
Got to be a fun car. Got to be.
I bet there's a reason why he wants this thing running.
Uh huh.
'Cause
All right.
he done drove it before. It was probably fun when it ran like crap.
Can you see if we got a
Check out that
stud
interior.
somewhere for the carburetor? We can put that air filter back on before it gets all filled up with sand and whatnot.
Oh yeah, we got a piece of all three. I'm laying around, I'm sure. Did you get that gas cap? I forgot all about it too, 'cause I just looked at the door open over here.